My name is Abby Heschler, and I'm a competitive log roller. I've been log rolling since I was 4 years old. People are always really surprised to find out that I'm a log roller. And I think when people see the sport and they actually pay attention to it and try it, they realize that it's actually a very intensely athletic sport that requires a lot of agility and balance and footwork and core strength. Log rolling is a great American sport that came out of a way of life, actually, in the late 1800s when America was booming and they needed lumber to build cities. They would use the river system as a transportation highway, basically, to get the logs from the forest to the cities. They would jump from log to log, pushing the logs down the river, and then they realized it was actually kind of fun. And they would start to challenge one another to see who was the better log roller. Log rolling competitions today are becoming more and more common. It's actually really growing at a youth level, so there are a lot of kids at the tournaments. It's fun to compete, and you know, it's kind of this weekend warrior athlete mentality that everyone's coming out to compete on the weekend. There's no prize money or anything, so it's all for just fame and glory.
Ooh, nice.
It's kind of an intense sport because it is a sparring sport. So there's two people on the log, they're trying to knock the other person off the log, and it's kind of embarrassing when you fall off the log, you're falling into the water and you're coming up for air and your winner is standing on top of the log over you. I would say the #1 rule in log rolling is to never stop moving your feet. You need to keep your feet moving on top of the log and let the log spin underneath your feet. Log rolling is really growing, but I think the one thing that is holding it back is the equipment itself. Right now we use Western red cedar logs, which are very heavy and very cumbersome. The beginning logs can weigh up to 500 pounds, and so it's really difficult to bring them into an indoor pool, or it's difficult for a family to have a log and bring it out to the lake with them. And people really love the sport, but it's just really been held back by this huge, heavy, cumbersome log. I think what will really help the sport grow is to create a synthetic log that's lighter and more portable, and that's what I've been working on. The concept of this new synthetic log is really exciting for the sport, and it's really going to take off. I've had a lot of people ask me, oh, this is so fun, where can we buy a log? And that's been a really difficult question to answer up until now. Now that it's lighter, it's much more easy to ship the log, so if someone wants to buy it, they can ship it across the country to their home and have it at their lake or bring it to their pool. Retailers can now stock the log in their stores because they can keep it on the same racks as the kayaks and canoes and stand-up paddle boards. I think with this synthetic log, it's really going to propel the sport forward into a variety of directions. A really important one being just using log rolling as a fun recreational activity and fitness tool. Now, if I want to go log rolling, I don't have to have a big truck and the whole lacrosse team to bring it to the lake or bring it to the pool like I did before. Now I can myself just put the new synthetic log on my roof rack, drive it down to the lake, take it off the rack by myself, put it in the lake, and log roll by myself for an hour if I wanted to. I think this synthetic log is going to take a 100-year-old American sport and completely revolutionize it.